but we're gonna go ahead and get started, okay? All right. Okay. Guys, also, I have yesterday I forgot to tell you guys to get this done. Um, when you go into, let me see if it's in language arts. No, it shouldn't be in language arts. Okay, when you go into LA Read, under Monday, I might have to move it for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna move it in the incomplete work section. It's called no, sorry. Actually, it's called Can We Save the Animals? What I can do, you know what? I'll just save that to do with you guys tomorrow. I'll do it with you guys tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get started. Miss Cowden. I can't see Miss Cowden. Miss Cowden.
Okay. I'm here. For some reason, my computer keeps freezing out.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because I'm recording on that screen.
Oh, did you already start recording?
Yeah. You want me
Oh,
to restart it? You want me to restart it?
no, you don't have to, like, if you want to.
Okay. Did you need something?
No, I didn't. I don't.
Should I have the camera off of me facing the class since it's your observation?
Huh?
I have the camera off of me and on the class because it's your observation.
Okay. I just want to start recording. I don't need it.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, okay, guys. So, can anyone so yesterday we went over informational text features, right? Can anyone tell me of some of the text features that we went over yesterday?
Captions,
Yes, you can use the bathroom. Go ahead. Does
heading,
anybody else remember any other text features?
title,
Headings, title. The title is one of the most important ones, guys. It tells you what you're going to read about. So those are some really good ones. I'm glad you guys remember them. Okay, so do you guys remember how a photograph is different from an illustration?
uh-huh,
Do you guys remember how a photograph is different from an illustration?
yeah. The
Okay.
illustration was drawn by an artist and the photograph was taken by a camera.
Good job, Angeline. Yes. So the difference between a photograph and an illustration is that a photograph is taken with a camera, and an illustration is normally drawn by the author. Okay. So what text features to figure out the meaning of a word? If you want to figure out the meaning of a word, what text feature would you use? Would you use an index or a dictionary?
Dictionary or index? Index.
Did I say index?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to what we went over yesterday. It's right here. Oops, that's the wrong one. 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna go over it really quickly to refresh our memory. Okay, so when we look at when we look at our text features, we see that an index tells what pages the reader can find certain topics in, and a glossary tells the definition of some of the words found in a text. So after we look at the purpose of these two text features, which one would you use to find the definition of a word?
Glossary. Index.
I only hear Angeline and Ziamia.
Index. Glossary.
Which one would I use to find the definition of a word?
Not paying attention. Glossary. You supposed to do it. Glossary. Glossary.
Guys, I need to hear more people. I need you guys participating. Guys, what would I use?
Glossary. Glossary.
I need to hear you guys. Erica, Jonathan, Giselle, Arabelle, Anthony, Zachary, Jose. I don't hear any of you. Ellen.
Glossary. 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 Glossary.
Okay. Okay, guys. So yes, so we would use a glossary to find the definition of a word. So you can't use an index to find the definition of a word. An index it's a guide. When you're reading a book and you're looking for a certain topic, the index tells you the title of that topic and what page you can find that topic in. It tells you the page you can find the topic on. It doesn't give you the definition of the words. A glossary gives you the definition of words. Okay, so I want you guys to go into Canvas, and I want you to go into LA Read. When you get to LA Read, I want you guys to click on the Nearpod that says Text Features and Evidence. It says Nearpod Live Lesson Text Features and Evidence. Okay. Okay, so far I only have Wyatt that's in.
What assignment is
You're going to LA Read and you're clicking on the Nearpod Live Lesson Text Features and Evidence. Okay.
Miss Timothy?
Is that Kamal?
Yes.
Yes, Kamal?
There's a video. Do you want us to watch it?
I need everyone in and then I'll start playing the video.
Miss Timothy, is it the Nearpod Live Lesson Text Features and Evidence?
Yes. So far, I only have 5 people in here. I have Ellen, Erica, Jonathan, Kamal, and Wyatt. And there are 18 people in the classroom. Now I have 7. So I'm waiting on 11 people. Okay. I'm Miss Susie. Yes, Savannah?
Computer science. So what are we doing?
We're going to Ellen Read, and you're clicking on the Nearpod Live lesson.
Okay.
Okay, guys. All right, so far I have Abiel, I have Aiden, I have Angeline, I have Cameron, I have Dean, Ellen, Erica, Giselle, Jonathan. Jaslyn is not in yet. I have Jose, Kamal. Who's Num Num?
Me, Zenia.
Okay. I have Jose, Kamal, Mia, Kennedy. Are you on yet? I have Wyatt and Zachary.
Yes, I am. I was in the bathroom.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started.
Hey, I'm not in that.
I'm gonna mute everyone so we don't have any feedback from your laptops. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
How can you find the answer to an open-ended question in text?
Miss
So the
Timothy?
question is, how can you find? Yes, Kennedy?
It's for some reason not showing up for me.
Okay, you may have to close Canvas and go back in.
Oh, press the. It's just because it's paused.
It's not paused. Everyone is answering a question right now. Kennedy, it might be because, are you in Language Arts or LA Read?
I'm in LA Read.
Okay, and you don't see the Nearpod Live lesson? Giselle, 1 second. I'm helping Kennedy. Kennedy, you don't see a Nearpod Live lesson?
I see a Nearpod Live lesson. I clicked on it, and I'm refreshing my page now. And okay, and then I say join lesson, and it takes me to a blank page.
It's showing me that you're in here.
Yeah, but it's taking me to a blank page.
Close out Canvas and come back in. Go back into Canvas, Kennedy. That might work.
Miss Timothy,
Yes.
I don't understand
What don't you understand?
the question.
Okay, let me go back to the question. Question says, what do you already know about finding evidence in text? So we went over text. So we went over informational text features yesterday, right? And we're able to answer some of the questions that I asked Angeline. So just tell me what.
It's still not working.
Was that Kennedy?
It's still not working.
Did you close all of your browsers, or
Yeah.
did you close Canvas?
Yes, I closed all of my browsers.
And it's still. Go ahead, Ms. Cowden.
No, I think her thing is frozen.
Oh, okay. I don't know how else to fix it for you, Kennedy.
Maybe I have to restart my computer.
Yeah, you might have to restart. I don't know how else to fix it because it's showing me that you're in here.
Okay.
So you might have to. You know what? Don't do that just. Maybe I just have to remove you from it. Give me a second. Okay, go ahead and close your browser and try again, Kennedy.
Okay, I'm going in.
So far, I don't have a, Giselle, did you have a question? Aiden, I need an actual answer.
It's still a blank page.
Okay, so go ahead and restart your computer.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so I only have an answer from half of the classroom. I haven't gotten an answer from Cameron, Savannah, Dean, Abiel, Jaslyn, Ziamia, Giselle, or Angeline. Giselle, did you have a question for me? Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move along.
For example, we have this question to answer for our text, and we've turned it into an I need to statement. I need to find out what, over a period of time, forced the colonists to write the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, but how do I find that information in the text? In this lesson, you will learn to find evidence for your answers by using text features and clue words. Let's review the process for answering a question like this. First, there's understanding the question, then finding the evidence, making a plan, writing the sentences, and revising. And we're right here on this step, finding the evidence. What is evidence anyway? Evidence is just information you find in the text that will help support your answer. A common mistake is to stop skimming when you find a little evidence. Now you might think, aha, I found some evidence, I'm done. But what you really should be thinking is, wait, is there more? Because a great answer will include all evidence. Here are the steps we'll take today. First, look at text features to find a starting point. Second, use clues in the text. And third, find all evidence.
Okay. So which of the following is not a step to finding evidence in a text? Is it look at text features to find a straight point? Use only the first piece of evidence you find? Use clues in the text?
Miss Timothy?
Yes, Aiden?
I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I only got to go over one of the things.
Okay. Try to answer the question the best that you can.
Okay.
Okay, so most of you said use only the first piece of evidence you find. So remember, the question says, which of the following is not? Remember the word not, guys. Which of the following is not a step to finding evidence in a text? So I'm still waiting for a few people to answer.
Miss Timothy,
Yes, Mia?
the last question, I didn't understand it, so I couldn't answer it, so.
Okay, so you have to follow the video to be able to answer the questions, guys. But go ahead and try your best, Mia.
Miss Miss Timothy, I'm back.
Okay, go ahead and see if you can go back in, Kennedy.
Okay.
Okay, so most of you said use only the first piece of evidence you find, and some of you said use clues in the text. So you want to use only the first piece of evidence you find, That is not a step to finding evidence in a text. Remember, the question said is not is a step, is not a step. So you don't use only the first piece of evidence that you find. Yes, Kennedy?
It's still not working.
Okay, Kennedy, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and have you follow along with us.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get started. We're going to look at text features to find a starting point. Here are the first 2 pages of our text.
Remember our
and
text
the
features,
first thing
guys.
I want you to notice is that this text has section headers. I've just highlighted one there on page 2 in green. These headers help us know what comes after them. And so they should be really great clues as to where our evidence would be found. Now notice these 3 paragraphs don't have a section header. That's because they're probably an introduction and don't contain that hardcore evidence we're looking for. So let's look over here where it says the Continental Congress and ask ourselves, does that have anything to do with our question? Not really, not that I know of. Our question is about what forced them to write the Declaration of Independence. So let's move on. The next section is called Writing the Declaration. Haha, okay, this might have something because that's what our question's about. So we're going to now use clues in the text to try to find our evidence. We're going to make that bigger, and we're going to read this first part. After this, the colonies were sure that the only way forward was to gain their independence from Britain. That's exactly it. That's what we're looking for. We wanted to know what forced them to move forward and gain their independence. However, there are 2 little words here after this that tell me that the information we're looking for actually came before this paragraph.
Okay. So which of the following can tell you there is more evidence to be found? Clue words reference other sections like after this, section headers, or both of the above.
Miss Dorothy,
Yes, Savannah?
I didn't get to watch the whole video.
Savannah, answer the question the best you can. You have to follow along with the video. Okay, so we have a few more people who haven't answered yet.